Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Judy's behind the camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. When we dine out at nicer Vietnamese restaurants, this is one of those dishes that we splurge on, shaking beef. I found ribeye steak on sale this week, so super bonus, and we aren't spending as much money when we're making this at home. Usually when I like a really nice dish out, I try to figure out how to make it at home, so let me show you how. You don't have to use ribeye, that's my preferred cut, and plus again, it was on sale. You can use strip loin or tenderloin, whatever your favorite steak is. I have 16 ounces here. You're definitely not getting 16 ounces in the restaurants. I'm going to cube it up into 1-inch cubes. Just transferring it into a bowl so that we can marinate it. We're adding a tablespoon of oyster sauce. Two teaspoons of fish sauce. 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. And dark soy sauce is going to give you that rich color. 1 teaspoon of sugar, which is going to help caramelize the meat. We're going to finely grate 1 clove of garlic. And we want to grate it because we want it to be almost like a juice going into the meat so that it doesn't burn when we fry it up, but we still get the flavors. Just going to stir this up until all of that sauce at the bottom is absorbed into the meat. And if you don't have a grater to grate the garlic, you can always just finely chop it into a paste. It takes a little bit more effort though. We don't need to marinate this for very long, but we are going to set it aside while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to use half of a red onion. It doesn't have to be red, it just so happens that's what I have. And I'm just going to cut it into chunks. Just serving it with a couple of tomatoes. So I'm just going to slice them up. We're not cooking the tomatoes, they're just going on the plate. This part is optional. I'm going to make a lime pepper dipping sauce. So let's see how juicy this lime is. Oh, maybe it's not bad. We need about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Wow, this is probably one of the juiciest limes I have ever seen here. And we're adding a pinch of salt, just using kosher salt. And we're going to grind about a 1/4 teaspoon finely ground black pepper. The sauce is quite gray, so that's when you know you've added enough pepper. You can add more or less, up to you, or you can go until your hand gets tired, like now. Oh, I can smell it. Smells delicious. I'm using my wok today. Turn it on to a medium-high. And if you don't have a wok, you can always use a large frying pan. Okay, once you see a wisp of smoke, add about a tablespoon of cooking oil. I'm using avocado oil today. And we're going to drop our steak in there, one at a time. And you want them to have a good sear on one side before we start moving it around. And that's where shaking beef actually comes from, is once you get the sear on one side, you start shaking the pan. That's why it's called shaking beef. All right, I'm going to use my spatula because it's too heavy to shake it around. But look at that sear. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. And I'm going to just flip any that I see that hasn't been flipped over. I'm going to cook them on the other side until it's done to your liking. So I like mine about a medium rare. I'll pull them out when it's about time. Okay, turn off the heat while I get the meat out. And then I'm going to immediately add the onions in there so that we can pick up the rest of the flavors from the bottom of the wok. Oh my goodness, it barely fits on my plate. Dude, you're not getting this amount of meat in the restaurant. That is for certain. Just adding a little bit more oil, get my onions in there. This will pick up some of the sauce that has caramelized at the bottom of their pan, and this will take a couple of minutes. You could serve it with raw onions if you like, but we don't really like the strong pungentness of raw onions. We like to cook it up a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit of the onions in here because it's not fitting on my plate. I'll fix it up after. Are you all ready for?
The taste. Very excited about this one. Very excited. Oh, before we begin, Flo missed a step, so I'm gonna step in and help her out a little bit and finish it off with pepper. Oh, it's so fragrant. You know, hey, when you're talking about steak, what's not to get excited about? Okay, I'm gonna cut into this and see what it looks like inside, eh guys? Yeah. Let's dip a little bit in here into the dipping sauce. And good. The steak is cooked perfectly, tender through and through. That first bite with the dipping sauce, bam, it hits you with the lime and the pepper. Just so much flavor. It just accentuates the marinade in the beef. And yeah, just so much good flavor. We'll be eating this with rice. So all that intense flavor along with the rice. You have the tomatoes and some lettuce. Get some freshness in there. Together it would be like, the mouthfeel is going to be awesome and it's going to be flavor galore. So guys, do the same thing at home and you can skip those lines at the restaurants and the bills.
Awesome, thanks dude. When you're craving those expensive flavors, you can do it all at home for much less. For this recipe, check it out on my website, FLO'S.com.